Community Award came about in 2019. For those of you that didn't get a chance to ever meet her, she passed away unexpectedly in 2019 when all of us were at a conference. And she was a pivotal part of the CUGC community back then for Citrix. I know the steering committee members relied on her heavily. She was just just a beam of happiness for me. I mean, every time you'd see her
smile in the room when she walked in, she gave the best hug. She'd run in, she's just incredible.
Yeah, just incredible. And I think it was 2019, and then shortly after that, the Community Award in her honor was brought to the forefront and created for this purpose. And really, it's just to identify those that go above and beyond for the CUGC and the community in general every year. And so we've had 3 now. I want to say like Patrick Coble was the first one, Esther and Neil Spellings, the 3 so far that have been given the award. So this is a really big award. I mean, to me, this is probably the biggest award. You know, we have the CUGC awards for us as local leaders. If you don't know Shane and myself, Scott Osborne, Shane Kleiner, you know, we work for a partner, but we are local leads for our respective regions. Omaha for me, South Florida for him. We have our own awards that go every year. The SB Awards, you've seen all those, but really the Stephanie Roper Award, in my opinion, is probably the most important and prestigious.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, it's really for folks that are going above and beyond and really put their heart and soul into the community. Yeah, this is a picture of Stephanie for those that you maybe just recently kind of joined the CUGC community, maybe you weren't familiar with her.
Yeah. So we're going to make this a little bit fun. By the end of it, if you don't know who we're talking about, I don't know what to say. But we're going to start out with some generalities, and we have 10 minutes. So we're going to give you some hints, and then in your head you can kind of think about who this person might be. So I mean, I'll go first.
Yeah. And we do have an envelope like the Oscars, I believe, right?
We do not.
We
do not. Absolutely do not. Shane did wake up late today.
Yes, right.
This person I met in 2011 at a sandwich shop. Anybody got it? All right, figured it out? Nope.
What type of sandwich shop? Do you remember the name of the shop?
I do not.
You know what you ordered?
I do, sandwich.
Okay.
Ordered a sandwich. So I've known this person a long time. Basically is what I'm getting at from that side of things.
Yeah, I'll give one piece of information out there for those who know. This person just is an absolute star in the community, puts their heart and soul in the community, but not just the EDC community. Actually is pretty well known in the Marvel community as well. Does anybody know who that is?
So, all right, next one. I'd say this individual, for those that know me, myself, they've shared in my sadness and despair as far as NFL teams go. So those that know me might be able to connect the dots. I'm not going to tell my team, a lot of Detroit Lions is my team. We are here at Soldier Field. I wore the wrong hat, yes, I ran out of the house with my baseball team. That didn't make sense, but so that's that one.
This is someone I used to stalk online, going back to I think it's 2010. This was when I was just kind of growing up in the EDC community. I kind of scoped him out, found him on the forums, found out his email address, and started emailing him, sending packages to us. I didn't really do the package to the house then, but so anyone know? I guess you probably wouldn't know who I was stalking online. If you did, that's really weird. So maybe that one you wouldn't know. but yeah. All right,
let's
show some bullets.
Yeah, let's show some bullets.
Here's some of the other things about this gentleman.
CTP since 2013. I wasn't going to show all these right away, but yeah, you can read these. A lot of XLs, a lot of CUGC involvement, Frontline Chatter podcasts, multiple UC conferences, moderating, presenting, just a ton in general for the community here. So this is some of those qualifications.
Yeah, and this is someone that's we got kind of a cool story. We actually did our first public presentation together, if you are really good at Google, you can find it online. It was actually a ride form. I did a cartwheel. Kevin Goodman actually said $100 the first person who does a cartwheel and did it. But yes, this was going back, I think it was 2010 maybe, or maybe 2011. I get my dates wrong. But we did our first presentation. We were so nervous that I flew to his house, and we were in his basement, and we literally were going through the presentation slide by slide for hours until we rehearsed every single slide. And then when we went and actually did the presentation, we had probably 200 people in the room. It was like a tag team boxing match. I ran out there, I doing my thing, and he ran out and did his thing. It was like a fire hose. It was pretty incredible, and I'll never forget that. And this person's been kind of a mentor for me in the community. Kind of grew up through the EDC community, with him, and he's presented at Citrix Synergy and Ride-Form. For those, anyone remember Ride-Form? Yeah, some old Ride-Formers back in the days, old Ride-Form from the early days, presented all over the world. Anything else?
Yeah, another one that might make it easy to identify. So, whenever I need to meet up with this person at conferences where we're at, I like it because it's easy for me to pick them out because I just look for their hair.
That one might give it away.
It's real easy that way.
We have.
So, I don't know if you got it from that one, but I mean, honestly, just for me, over the course of my recent career, a team member at one point.
Yeah, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't even be here. The company that I work for today, he brought me onto the company.
Yeah, a co-lead for me, for one of my sister city, for my Interregion XL involvement in the Midwest.
And much like Stephanie, he gives the best hugs. And I always tell him at the conference, I say, I gotta see how you're gonna get a big hug.
Correct. And you gotta be the inner circle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we don't want everyone giving hugs.
I'm very important about that. Yeah. And then, I'm honestly just a true brother. I have a lot of friends in the community. Everybody knows me knows I'm a social, outgoing person. A lot of friends. That doesn't really, make it even smaller. But he's a true brother to me. So, I mean, if you haven't figured it out by now, for those of you out there, you got any more to help?
Yeah, I think I mentioned the Marvel thing, and I think the last thing here. Yeah, I think everyone knows. Does anyone raise a hand? Does anyone know?
So, winner of the Best Hair Award in the community, another one,
the Oscar goes.
The most mispronounced name in the community, because depending on the time of the day and who you're working with, and their name can go 4 or 5 different ways.
Yeah, I definitely butchered his name. Every time I email him, he always again, misspelled it.
The most mispronounced name, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. I say we bring him up. So yeah. So without further ado, is Stephanie. Oh, actually, wait a second. Without further ado, congratulations to Jarian Gibson.
Jarian, congratulations for winning this award. It's a big deal. I think you and me both, and Esther, all 3 of us, know how much Stephanie did for the community, and I also know how much you do for all the community. And I want to thank you personally. I hope you had a great time, because I want to thank you for giving me the chance to speak at D2E VC in Orlando, in a crowded little room in 2017, and we talked about PDI lockdown stuff. And that has spiraled my career. And Stephanie was there and told me, hey, you need to apply via CTP, you need to apply via CTA. And that's what I did. It changed my life forever for her pushing me and your support. And I know you're going to keep doing great things for the community, and thank you for everything you do. Have a great day, and have safe travels home. Later, neighbors. Bye, guys.
That picture of me. Well, here you go. Let's present it.
So Again, here's the hardware for Jarian Gibson for 2022 for the Stephanie Roper Award. Jarian, you can hold
Get
it
a
up.
photo.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Thank you. I'm not, don't like being put on the spotlight like this, so I'm kind of nervous here. But thank you a lot. That ride form was actually Chicago across the Performance Center.
Oh my God, it was.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. If you go, the ingredients for desktop virtualization.
Yeah. Yeah, we were very nervous. I think I'm as nervous now as I was then. So, thank you a lot. It means a lot, and I'm happy to help represent Stephanie's legacy. She was great for the community. I'm happy to have Patrick present too, just being able to help him get going also, and others in the community. So thank you a lot. I really appreciate it.